Alrighty. Hello everyone. Hello again, actually, with another video on the changes with this godforsaken carrier. If you guys don't know by now, this carrier has undergone quite some changes, reworked and such. If you guys haven't seen the beginning of the changes of this carrier, I made a playlist on my profile. You can check it out in my playlist that I have made public. There's about 4 videos now, and I think this is going to be another one to add on there. Some changes happened earlier today, and I think we should talk about it. So let's go ahead and move forward with that. So first thing, just gonna go over the TLDR. Basically, the tactical AP dive bombers, or well, carpet bombers, they were completely removed. I guess Wargaming didn't like how they were performing. In its place, they are gonna be added in with the standard Tiny Tim rockets. These are standard squadrons, so they regenerate 1 plane per cooldown. It's not like tacticals. Meanwhile, the tacticals, the H4 attack squadron, they are nerfed, and the torpedo bomber regeneration gets buffed. We'll go ahead and compare a little bit with the rockets. That's the big changes here, with the removal of the AP carpet bombers. So these new standard squadron on the Tiny Tims, these are basically just copies of the Midway, copy of Essex, copy of Saipan's rockets. The attack flight is 5, and so the attack aircraft per squadron is 10. What this means is if you guys have played Aquila or Indomitable, it's 2 attack flights in your 1 squadron. So that's 5 planes releasing 3 rockets of Tiny Tims. Pretty good, in my opinion. I think what funny thing you can do, because these are Tiny Tims, is thanks to the long machine gun animation, during that entire animation, if you let it play it out and not cancel it, it basically gives you invulnerability to anti-air. So that's about 5 seconds of invulnerability, and you can just hold the W key and fly with your other next attacking flight towards the target. You basically slingshot your way over. It's a 5-second invulnerability timer, so it's pretty nice for those kind of things. Definitely want to be testing that out with this new change. But yeah, other than that, everything else is the same. 76 seconds on the regeneration time compared to the usual 82 seconds, so a little bit better there. Aircraft on deck is 15, but yeah, everything else is pretty much standard for that you'll see on another US carrier like the Saipan and Midway. Up next, the tactical rockets. These are going to be nerfed just a bit. Well, I would say adjusted, but overall it is going to be nerfed. You do get more planes in your flight from 5 to 7. And you get more damage, you get more fire chance. But on top of that, as a drawback, you lose the 32mm penetration. These guys originally had 34, but now they have 27mm, so you don't pen pretty much anything at tier 10 deck armor, I believe. Except for very few cases, some cruisers have less armor. You would definitely be penning the superstructure and the destroyers and such. But overall, I think this is a overall nerf. Mainly because you do have a longer machine gun animation and your reticle is larger now. That's a big thing. You do get more planes, more rockets, but again, larger ellipse on the reticle is never fun to deal with. Originally, these guys had a little bit larger size compared to a Midway. I believe that's what it was, the Midway standard H4 rockets. But now these are a little bit larger. And also on top of that, you have a longer machine gun timer. Originally, this thing had a little bit worse than Midway already in terms of the machine gun animation. I have to double check ship tool, but I believe theirs has it as 3.5 seconds or something like that. But now it's going to be worse. So yeah, overall, it's a nerf on the rockets. I'm not sure how they will perform. That's up for next patch. Lastly, small thing, torpedo bombers were buffed, mainly the regeneration time from 165 to 150. So now overall, I think it's a 50-second buff to in the current state now. I think these guys originally had 200-second regeneration, and now we're down to 150-second per plane. What this means is now it is matched with Saipan's regeneration on the torpedo bombers. It's pretty good, and it also almost matches Saipan's reserve count, because this carrier starts the game with 8 torpedo bombers in its reserves, and its maximum plane capacity for the torps is 15. I think it was 15. No, 18. I don't even remember. It's been so long now. But yeah, you start out the game with pretty much almost half of your reserve count. But now with this change, with the reload time being reduced, it buffed up to 150 seconds. It now matches Saipans basically. So you can think about it like that. But yeah, that's pretty much all the changes for this time around. They are slowly trying to rework this carrier. I feel like they're trying multiple different things. They're not really sure how to go about this. I really wish they would just bring back the funny button, the combat instructions. I feel like that's what really gave this carrier its nation feel, just like the other Pan American ships that we have in the game. I really will hope that it was going to be something like a pseudo San Martin types of spam with the combat instructions, and you can actually feel your ship come to life. I don't know, it doesn't really feel like a very fun cruiser to play until you start getting the funny button to be activated, and that's when the ship really, it really brings the flavor out. In this case, Independencia, I don't know. I mean, it's all over the place, I think. It's really sad to see them go this route, but if it's just for testing purposes, then sure. We'll have to wait and see for more news. I don't know when the release is going to be, but hopefully we will get the funny button back. If anything, probably just make the funny button like a, I don't know, like an automatic triggering thing, similar to how we have on the Archerfish. There's a lot of different things they can do, but honestly, I'm not sure myself. This carrier is all over the place, so we just have to see. But yeah, in any case, that's going to be it for this one. A quick little video, under 10 minutes, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know how you guys feel about this carrier and these changes. And yeah, hope you guys have a good one.